All right. Well, welcome to Nerium. Welcome to our amazing team. I am so excited to be on this Zoom today with you guys. I'm so excited to welcome you to our amazing company. My name is Patia Meismer. I am actually over in the States. I'm in Indiana, so it's pretty much the middle of the country. I've been with Nerium now for 4.5 years. It's been a crazy, amazing, fun journey. A little bit about my story, I never really would have thought I'd be doing skincare. Let's be honest, I actually was not even taking care of my skin at all. I was, going to bed every night with my makeup on, and I was waking up and, taking a shower, washing it off with a bar of soap, and literally, I was taking horrible care of my skin. So it is kind of funny that I'm doing this now full time. But my journey a little bit, my background is I was in advertising and marketing for a billboard company here in the States. I did that for 10 years right out of college. And when my girlfriend, Shallon Murphy, I knew her I met her originally in 7th grade at our school. And when she first introduced me, when she first introduced me to Nerium, she showed me her before and after photo. And I was blown away. And, she wasn't washing her skin either. So people that don't take care of their skin, they do see a lot better results because, that Nerium is just soaking right in and they can get those better results. But I said, oh my gosh, at that time I was 32 years old. I just had a son about a year ago before that. And I thought, I need to do something. I'm not getting any younger here. At 30, I definitely started seeing things that, I wasn't in my 20s anymore. Let's just put it that way. In your 20s, you're invincible. So I said, okay, this one product we only had at that time, 4.5 years ago, we had here in the States, we had the night cream and the day cream. That's all we had. And I said, okay, I got to try this. So I bought the night cream right then. And something about my story that hopefully helps you guys in regards to the training process is she, I did keep seeing her in the month of February. So it's definitely, something that I know was meant to be this whole journey because, what's funny is I hadn't seen her for about 15 years before I kept seeing her 3 times in 1 month. And she said, finally, hey, have you heard of Nerium? I'm having a get together at my house. You want to come over? Well, at that point, I was just being kind and said, sure, let me send me the information. So she sent me a Facebook message and she said, what's your number? And I gave her my number and she called me and she goes, hey, I'm at the store. I'm getting some wine. What kind of wine do you want? And I literally thought that was the sweetest thing ever. I got off the phone with her and I said to my husband, oh my gosh, that was so sweet. I'm going to go over to Shallon's house tomorrow night. She's got a bottle of wine for me. And I'm going to, I wasn't even really thinking about the product at all. I was just thinking how nice that was that she called and asked me what kind of wine I wanted. So went over to her house on Friday and something to be said. Of course, I didn't want to go. I was done with the work week. I was tired, but she bought that bottle of wine. So I had to go. Okay. And thank God I did. So she had done that with everyone. Okay. So that's how she had, to this day, the biggest party I had ever seen. There were probably 30 plus 40 people at her launch party, which is insane, but she did it exactly the way she was supposed to do it and the way that people told her. And she literally did exactly what she did with me. She called people and said, I want your support. Will you please come over? I got a bottle of wine for you. Whatever the case may be with her neighbors. I know that she said, I would love your support. I hope, people are in this room. I don't want, this to be a bust for me. Can you please come support me? So it's easy as that when gathering people in your house and just kind of sharing Nerium. So when I went to her party, I was like, whoa, this is a huge party. And all she did was pass around her real results pictures. All she did was her before and after photos. She literally laminated and she passed them around. And we saw the big piece of paper like this big, like, oh my gosh, wow. And so I bought it right there on the spot. I started using it. And within about a week, again, I wasn't taking care of my skin, so the Nerium was soaking right in, and I saw amazing results. And I thought, oh my gosh, I want to get this for free. And I kind of started in my journey of getting free product. Okay, so if you guys get 3 customers, you can get free product. And so that's really what my first goal was. And I started off just making it that simple. Let's get three friends to use this product. So I started writing a list down of everyone I knew or thought of that would like this product. So write your list down. It can be very, very long, hundreds of people. Just, even if you need to go through Facebook and start thinking, oh yeah, she would love this. Oh yeah, he would, whatever the case may be. Sorry, I have a little cold going on, but write that list down and start talking to people about it. Next thing that I did to get my free product is I put together a party just like Shallon did. I put together friends and family that would come over and see my before and after photos. So I did exactly what she did. I laminated before and after photos because people are going to trust and know you. They know your face. And when you put that before and after photo, and I did try to get as perfect as I can. Like my husband took the photo in our bathroom with no makeup on, even though I hated sharing those photos. So you guys, everything that you go through, every single national marketing director has gone through as well. It was the most horrifying thing to think, oh my gosh, I looked this bad before. It was so embarrassing, but I did it because I knew those results. I knew the product was so amazing and I knew people needed it and wanted it. So I, started with the party and I invited people over. I did not have a successful party, guys. 3 people came over, and that is a successful party. Don't get me wrong, but it definitely, in comparison to Shallon's, it was like, oh my gosh, I felt horrible and I had 1 person order. So guess what? That is a successful party. Even if no one orders, you still shared the product. You still shared Nerium. So, get those things on the books because that is, when you started this journey, if your mouth is closed, then your business is closed. People do not know that you started this journey, even though you might think they do, but people don't. And even if you, open mouth, open business. So start letting people know on social media that you joined this company and look at these incredible results. Or, whatever the case may be, when you start making some money, which you will, put those little wins out there on social media because people need and want these products. They need and want this business. And when you put it out there, like those little wins, like Nerium paid for my groceries this week. I mean, those little wins are amazing. And people really, really need those opportunities where they can work from their phone, wherever, whenever they want, and they can make that extra income that's easy to make for people. So to continue on, I had a party, and I'm kind of putting my story into a little bit of training here, so I'm kind of getting on and off of subject. But I got my 3 friends, and I actually even called my mom and said, Mom, will you have a party for me? And there was really, you can, give some, like once you buy your kit, you have some product in there. If you want to, sample some people or give, product away for having parties to kind of open up your network, you can do that as well. I just said, Mom, you need to have a party for me. I wasn't even offering product to her. So I drove down I drive 2 hours to my mom in my hometown, and she had all her friends in a room, and I had another party. Okay, so I'm just trying to think of ideas at this point of kind of getting the word out that I'm doing this. And within no time, really, I think it was probably a week, I got my 3 customers. I was like, yay, I met my goal. So then the second goal is I want to get 9 customers because they said if you get 9 customers, you get the highest payout for life on all customers after that. And I said, okay, I'm going to get my 9 customers. So I really just continuously was diligent about posting on Facebook and sharing it with people and sampling people. And what I love about sampling is you can literally be doing your day job. Like I was too. I was working a day job while I was starting this business. And I would use those bottles. And again, we only had 2 products. Okay. And I would use those bottles and I would sample people all week long. When I was working, those bottles were working for me. And then I'd pick them up. And more times than not, I would get the order because our products are amazing and they work. And now there are so many more advantages that you guys have with the eye patches and the eye serum being instant results. Like, that is something that you can take into work and say, oh my gosh, try this. People can see those instant results and you would have a sale right then. I had to wait a whole 5 to 7 days for the product to really start working to then get the sale. So it is a lot faster of a process now, and you guys are definitely on the upside for that in regards to getting some sales. So I then got my 9 customers, and of course, I was like, okay, what's next, and said, start building a team, trying to find people that might want to do this business. So I instantly thought of my best friend. Oh my gosh, I have to, and I called her even before I even got my 3 customers, and I was like, oh my gosh, you have to do this with me. So my first 3 were my best friend and another gal that saw an opportunity post on Facebook, and then Kim Maines. And if you guys are in Masters of the Mundane, that is my team Facebook page. And Kim Maines, you'll see her kind of train on there and lead as well. She was my 3rd brand partner, and she literally called me, and we are friends from college, and she messaged me and said, hey, can I call you about this? Is that really, well, I posted my 21-day results on Facebook. That was really scary, okay? And it wasn't just with my close friends and family. That was out there, and my hands were sweating and shaking, and I pushed enter, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my girlfriend, Kim, she messaged me and she said, is that really you? And again, people know and believe and love you. So they're going to like, whoa, that is really you. But, they still are going to message you and bring up conversation that way. And I said, yeah. And she goes, I have to have this stuff. Can I give you a call? So she called me. We talked. I ended up offering the opportunity first. And in the regards and how I did this was because you never know what people are kind of thinking in regards to the business. And I said, well, you can get it 1 or 2 ways. You can actually get it as just the single product, or you can buy our bundled discount, get it as well, and start getting it for free. And honestly, she saw the savings involved with it. And she goes, and she didn't even try the product. And she goes, okay, I'll buy the bundled discount and I'll try to get it for free too. That was my 3rd brand partner. I got the iPad bonus. We didn't even have cash bonuses back then. It was just the iPad bonus. So I got an iPad, and then I thought, okay, all my friends that joined my team, my best friend, another gal, and Kim, they wanted the iPad. They just saw that I got the iPad. So they wanted the iPad. They got their 3 friends on board, and I got the Lexus in 10 weeks. So we have a Lexus car bonus. Sorry, it might be confusing because sometimes there's a couple different things that are different with the United States and Australia. But got the car bonus, and I was on my way and excited and wanted to do this full time. So there are, you might get in this business right now thinking, okay, I want to get some free product to make some extra cash. That is amazing, and that is an awesome way and where to start. But just know that if you want or need more, that this opportunity can be that. You can work as little or as much as you want. You can work this around your life. That's what the beautiful thing about this is. But you can, it's unlimited at the same time. I mean, you can strive for those trips. You can strive for those car bonuses. It is a very the car bonus is the 3rd bonus in our company, the 3rd promotion. It's a very awesome compensation plan. I'm just telling you guys that. I'm telling you what I know after 4 years of being in this business. So you guys do what you want with it, but I want to, hopefully, that there were some pieces of my story that obviously were the training of how I got started. You will have the highest level of anxiety, the lowest level of knowledge right now, because that is everything that you are going through, I went through. I thought, oh my gosh, she just asked me a question. I have no clue what this answer is. And I wasn't the type I didn't want to know all the answers because I knew that the tools did all the talking for me. So you guys do not spend your time learning, because a lot of people can just learn everything, not talk to anyone, and then they're sitting here like, I don't have any sales. This didn't work. And the whole time, all they did was just learned it. They just learned everything. So you do have to do activity and learn knowledge. So know that, but you don't have to know every detail, because it is kind of a learn as you earn type business. Like right now, I'm not going to show you how to put an order in because you don't have any orders right now. So you kind of learn that as you go through your process. So just know that, you know, your why and your vision in this business is probably 90% of it. It will keep you up late. It will get you up early. If you have, you know, once I had a why of leaving my job, my 6-figure job, I thought, which I never thought could be possible. And then as I got the Lexus, I started thinking, oh my gosh, this really can be possible. I was driven. I would stay up super late because I wanted it. I wanted a better future for my son. I was seeing him about an hour a day. I wanted, you know, that time freedom. And so your why can be to go on a trip, an extra trip with your family. It could be to pay those bills that you hate to pay. It could be whatever, to get that car bonus. But that is we don't have a boss. You know, I'm not your boss. Lou's not your boss. No one is your boss. So it is going to take your why and your vision that will get you to continue to be, you know, persistent with this job. And it is, I mean, as much as it's our fun job, and I always to this day will call it my fun job, but it is bringing in money. So it is a job, and it is up to you what you want out of it. And so just know that your why is pretty much everything. So the products, obviously, I kind of shared, be a product of the product. You will not know how to share it or what to say if you aren't using the products. So you have to be a testimonial so you can actually say, because again, you don't need to know all the science and everything behind it, but what you feel and what you see is what you will radiate, and people will see and hear that excitement, and they'll want to buy just from the excitement alone. So if you're not using it, you won't have any excitement, and then it's going to be very hard to share it to people. So, you know, use the product yourself. When you get the kit, a lot of you guys probably haven't even gotten your product yet. You haven't got your kit yet. Don't worry. You can start on training. This is, for example, you guys are here, so congratulations. This is training that you guys are doing before your kit even arrives. You can also do your new brand partner training. It's now this is funny because for like a month I did not know what everybody was talking about, so I'm going to give you guys a heads up right now what everybody's talking about. But back office is actually once you log into your website. Okay, so when anybody says back office, that's what it means. I was like, what is she talking about? I have no clue what back door? What is she talking about? So the back office, you log into your website, you have a username and a password. That's your back office. And once you log in, you will have a thing that pops up that says, welcome to Nerium, and it will have your whole new brand partner training. If you click out of that initially, you can find it again by just going under your training, and it says new BP training. So you can do those things and you can get started really before your kid even comes. So I would really recommend doing that. Excuse me. The compensation plan, okay, I'm not going to go into it because honestly, it will just way confuse you. It's over your head. It's over my head, believe me. I mean, there's so many ways to get paid, which is amazing. There's 13 ways to get paid, but just know, starting off with those small goals of getting your 3 customers, okay, that's first. You have to get your 3 customers, you get your free product, then get 9 customers. You're going to make money on all those customers. You're going to get the free product. A lot more. You can actually get up to 207. Well, your currency, it's going to be different, Lou. How much up to? I'm going to unmute you. What is it?
360.
360. Okay. See, I get confused. There's so many numbers all the time. I'm like, okay. So 360 up to, you guys can earn in free product. Again, you take that free product, you go sample it to people, you use it yourself because your guys are going to love the products and it's going to be so hard to even give them away to people, but sample it, use it yourself, and you can even sell it for cash. I mean, people have sold the products for cash as well. And then honestly, I use them as giveaways. Like when I wanted to try to get my last orders for the month, like say I only have like I have 7 customers and I need 2 more to get my 9 customers, I will actually say, okay, any orders that are placed within, today, for example, I'm going to give you a free eye patch. And so you can literally take those eye patches that you guys have and give them away as kind of just a little bonus so you can get those customers. So that's just an idea. So start with your list. Use those trainings that we have. We have a Nerium University training that is logged in new every single Monday. That is the big training that you guys can do every single week. Our company is a complete rhythm and system. Everybody is on the same system worldwide. So we all have Nerium University. We all train and learn the same things. And that's what's awesome about it. It doesn't matter what country that we're open in, you can still have a business because everyone's learning the same way. They're doing the same things. And that's what the beautiful thing about it is. So watch your Nerium University every Monday. And then samples I kind of talked about. With social media, you will pique a lot of interest on social media. Lou says, I love Nerium University. It helps me so much. Yes, it is amazing. So when you post, just know that from 6 to 8 a.m. in the morning, that's when people are waking up and they're checking social media. Then another peak time is from 8 to 10 p.m. at night. And know that people are sitting there on their couch watching TV and they're scrolling through social media. Those are peak times that a lot more people will see your post. So post during those peak times. Another hint that I didn't know for a long time, and I'm just kind of sharing things that I've learned along the way, is if you see, add some Nerium friends on your Facebook page, even if you don't even know them. First of all, you can share, you can kind of steal their post, which is awesome. You can kind of take their information they said, and you don't even have to think about it. You can, again, post it on your page. And then you can comment and give each other love on each other's post, because there's nothing, if you have a post that's just sitting out there and no one's commenting on it, it just looks better if other people are like, yes, I love the patches. Oh, yes, my husband, his favorite product is the day cream, whatever the case may be. You put those comments out there so it shows other people like, oh, yeah, there are other people that love this stuff. Do not share people's posts. So if, like, for example, you're friends with Lou and she has an awesome post that you want to put on your page, go ahead and copy it and copy the photo and save the photo and put it originally on your page. You can change some wording around to make it more sound like you, because if you share it from her page, it will not get to your friends. It will only get to the friends. The only friends that will see it are Lou's friends and your friends that you guys have in common. So definitely, copy it and put it directly on your page. You'll get a lot more responses that way. And then what I used to do, so I was in billboard advertising. So I did advertising for 10 years in my life. So I have an advertising and marketing degree. So Facebook was like my thing. And it definitely probably grew my business by 80%. I got probably 80% of my customers and my brand partners from Facebook, because when I'm here in Indianapolis, and I didn't really know a lot of people in this market, but I knew people all over the country. Okay, so I lived in, another place. I went to school in another place. My husband is from another place, and all of these things. So the quickest way for me to get to all of those people was Facebook. So I posted out there every single day different photos that change people's skin, different things that change people's lives. And I didn't want it to sound commercially, and I didn't want people to unfollow me. Okay, so there's 2 things you need to do. You need to post personal, and if you don't want to put your personal life out there, post an awesome quote, something positive, motivational for people. People are watching you, and if you put your life and other positive things out there and then just kind of mix in your Nerium stuff, people won't, block you. Okay. So at the beginning, a lot of people were just Nerium, and people were being unfollowed. So I, knew that I didn't want that, because I wanted my friends to obviously stay my friends. So I wanted to be as normal as possible, and I didn't want to sound commercially. So I would just put 1 or 2 sentences out there, something Really, really simple, because people don't have time to read and they're scrolling really fast, and something eye-catching, one photo, one or two sentences. I did not put my website out there because when people looked at the website, they might have got disturbed from pricing. I'd rather tell them personally about pricing and talk to them about how our products can last more than 1 month and all of that, because they do. I don't know if you guys know that, but if you do get backlash on pricing, for example, like, oh, that's too expensive. First of all, with our products, you don't have a whole line of stuff. You really just have a couple products. So that saves you money right there. Another thing is that our products do last a couple months. So I always put that in a factor, okay, so this is this much, divided by 2, that's really how much it is a month. And they can go on every other month. People can if they want. But a lot of times what ends up happening is crazy, but those husbands get a hold of these products, or someone else in the house gets a hold of the products, and you will need them every month. And they continue to use them, and it just, what is awesome and we're very blessed to have is we have a consumable product. People love our products. They see results with our products, and they keep ordering our products, which gives you money month after month after month. So that's a blessing, and it's an awesome thing that we can have. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I know I wanted to keep it up to 30 minutes. I wanted to just share a couple pieces that might be important. They're not might, they are important. Over in Australia on Gold Coast, there is a Get the Edge conference. So Get the Edge conference is October 12th and 13th. Those are going to be keeping plugged in, like the Nerium universities, to the calls like this, continuing to learn, and it's in 2019. Sorry. Okay. Get the Edge conference, 12 to 13 October. Those are the dates in 2019. And obviously this is not going to be the last time you hear this, but conference and getting plugged in and keeping plugged in is everything. I mean, honestly, it is probably one of the biggest tips I can tell you, because we work this business alone, and we work this business without going into an office every day, without having a boss every day. So keeping plugged in to these environments where you continue to learn and you are with the Nerium family, which is the best and most positive people ever, it will keep you plugged in to your goals and your dreams and what you want. That's the amazing thing about, those trainings and conference and all of that. This gives you enough time to save up for flights, accommodations, etc. Yep, exactly. Lou just got back from conference in Las Vegas, which is incredible that our company gave opportunities to earn a free trip to Vegas and go to the conference. So she got free flights, free hotel, free conference tickets, all of it. So there's different incentives along the way that if you want them, you can have them. I mean, you guys are having a trip that's coming up next year as well, a free vacation. And when Nerium does free vacations, Lou can tell you from her experience over in Fiji that she earned last year, or was it this year? It is this year. It is amazing. They spoil you rotten. Okay, you have all the free food, all the free drinks, a free plane ticket, a free hotel. And those are things, what I think is so amazing and I'd never had in my job before, is we can literally work our business, make money, and on top of it, earn a free vacation. I mean, it's incredible. So it is all out there for you guys. We do have a new program called The Edge, and that's kind of like where this conference is coming involved, Get the Edge. The Edge is a whole system of training and more tools for you guys to have. So we have awesome sample packets now. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe the sample packets that are out. And you get 30 points a month that you can use towards these sample packets to share and build your business just by having the Edge. You also have training with the Edge. There's all kinds of new things. So if you get it free for the first month, but then after that it is $30. Well, I don't know what the currency is over there, Lou. I don't know.
$36.95.
$36.95, and you get a splother of things. You also get 100 points towards your vacation So every single month that is racking up more points to earn you guys for the vacation and all of it. So check into that. I don't want to keep you guys too long because I know it's 10 o'clock your time. So if you have any questions, get with Lou. I hope you guys learned a lot. Congratulations for being on this training because you guys have literally landed a gold mine here. And with you guys being in an open new market, you guys are exactly where I was 4.5 years ago in the United States. Okay. It's brand new. No one knows about it. You guys are at the very, 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 very first and front of this company in your country. And if you take it and run with it, you could be exactly, I took it and ran with it, and I'm in shock at how much you can literally make and have with this company, just helping others, making money, and going on free vacations and having free cars. It's pretty insane. So you guys have a good night, and thanks for jumping on. Talk to you later. Bye.
Aisha.
Bye.